Okay. What's up, boys? Actually started to lose my voice a little bit. I think we've been going too hard on the streaming recent weeks, but you know what? We're keeping it going. Got OMG versus anyone's legend, so you know, it could just be 2 games. We'll see how it goes. This match is super important. Really important in terms of playoff implications, because both of these teams have hard games and hard schedules in the upcoming weeks. And with TT winning versus FPX, and FPX having a pretty weak strength of schedule, there's a very realistic chance that both TT and FPX end on 8 wins. FPX still has BLG, Ultra Prime, Weibo, and WE. So if you look at their schedule, right, just think about who they should beat. They should beat BLG, they should beat Ultra Prime, they should beat WE. That would bring them to 8 wins. Weibo, better than FPX. I would expect FPX to lose that series. Then you look at TT, who has recently beat both OMG and FPX. Huge wins for them, right? They play against Top, which is hard. They play against RNG, which is hard. But then they also play against 3 matches. They play 3 matches that they should be favorites in: LGD, Ultra Prime, and RA, which means that most likely TT and FPX will end on 8 wins. The loser of this, I mean, if you look at anyone's legend, they're on 7 wins right now, but they play hardest teams the rest of the time. Like, I don't think that they can beat RNG, JDG, EDG, or TES. So if anyone's legend lose this match, very realistic possibility they end on 7 wins. And OMG, they already have 7 losses, right? They still have to play V5, which is almost a guaranteed loss. And if OMG lose this, that means that they probably will only end up on 7 wins themselves, and 7 wins is normally not enough to make the cutoff in LPL. So I think that there's like pretty big reason to believe that the loser of this match will not make playoffs. I know it's crazy to think that anyone's legend, who was like 4th in LPL a couple weeks ago, may not actually make playoffs, but they've never been a team that has been able to take games or take series off the absolute top teams. You know, they haven't taken a big series off RNG, JDG, EDG top. You know, that's just not the level that they've been able to play to. So yeah, it's really tough. OMG versus anyone's legend. First pick Poppy for Aki. All right. So what is up? So Samira is banned, Silas is banned, Zarya is banned. So the pick that we haven't seen is Shyvana. The Trundle has been taken by Xiaohao into the Poppy, which is a soft counter. Abel with the Aphelios. Renata is still up. They could just go Aphelios Renata here. I'm not a huge fan of Aphelios Renata when you're playing it into a Talia, because you don't know if you'll necessarily have a range advantage or if the enemy team will need to commit into you. But let's see what they end up going with. Ooh, Cream Akali. Okay. Cream Akali, dude, they're serious, man. They're going out playing their style. They go Draven here. Okay. They're going Draven with a counter pick. It's risky, but I guess it could work. Did you say this game is 50-50, or does one team have an advantage? This is pretty much as close as 50-50 as I can imagine. Like, OMG had a couple tough losses in a row here. I mean, neither team I would say has a big advantage. I would think that OMG was a slightly better team than anyone's legend. Looks like for right now, anyone's legend is not going to go for the dive. They are just playing to... Ooh. Damn, if Aki presses W, he might have actually been able to stop that. Wow, they're going for this? This is kind of crazy. All right, they have to kill a Mumu. I mean, the main thing is, does Draven get a reset? Does Draven get a, not a reset, a cash-in? He doesn't get the cash-in, crucially. Trying to finish these health bars off, flashes over the wall as he looks for Xiaohao. Oh, it's so big for OMG. I mean, they took that. That did not look like a super easy fight, to be honest, because they're playing into a GP ult. It's straight up a 4v4, and then they're playing against the GP ult, and they just take the fight anyway and win it. That was not expected from anyone's legend. I think anyone's legend just thought that was a free Drake.
Splashes into the pit, blind, because he knows the Drake is happening. Xiaohao's caught here. Caliber being used. Okay,
Xiaohao gets caught. He has ulti. Uses it on cold. Cream is already here. Okay, the Mumu ult comes in. It's kind of big, but it doesn't seem like it's doing enough. They just have to kill Betty here. Betty doesn't even get the kill anyway. It's fucking doomed for this Draven. He gets 1. I guess it's not the end of the world. But I mean, Cream is getting... Yeah, Cream is getting really fed.
I mean, OMG, we wanted them with an early lead.
Ooh, Shanji solo kill on ZDZ. Yeah, Trundle just has smite, guys. I don't know why people are saying Trundle isn't a smite. He literally smited it.
Downside is engages, but if you walk into them, they'll kill you.
Xiaohao is permanently caught out in this bottom side of the map. He's going to go down again. Able.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean, this should be just an OMG win. I like how when the shit hits the fan, they just go back to the old ways. Cream, you are playing... Wait, why are they walking up to this turret? What the f? What is Chocho doing?
Tower and a bonus kill as well onto Chocho. Abel dodges the kiss.
Yeah, I don't know why Chocho's here. I mean, Cream 10 Darksteel stacks. He's going his Night Harvester. Meadow created K-Corp because he always dreamt of winning worlds. Yeah, but there's like no pressure. Like, I mean, there's no time that's running out for K-Corp, right? Like they still are gonna f their entire business model just to.
In goes Cream onto 4 here. Turns golden.
Yeah, they're not gonna their whole business model just to make a change that doesn't make sense. Man, they get Scott dove and absolutely railed. Yeah, OMG, man. OMG. Okay, they're trying to get that playoff spot. Dude, how crazy is it that anyone's legend might not make playoffs? But like when the top teams obviously drop more games in the middle of the pack teams, it changes things. Cream's got an Omega flank here. Oh, he needs the stopwatch. Got the stopwatch, and I mean Shanji's in the backside, but Cream might die. Never mind, he gets his gets everything off. Just has to wait for Shanji. Somebody has to help. Cream, help the boy. What do we got tomorrow? I mean, this game is over. We haven't talked too much about this game after early game because I mean, I just assumed it was over after like the dragon fights and the bot dive.
Oh my God,
okay, Cream is going into the back line. I actually didn't play that well. He's dead here. Oh, maybe not. They missed time to Talia W on his Zanyas. Flashed it. It was just sad, man. W has so many opportunities to get the first win. Yeah, I mean, I was watching a little bit of game 3. It looked like they had a chance for sure. Okay, game 2. Game 2. Zeri. First picked here by anyone's legend, obviously one of the most OP champions on the patch. I would assume that Abel's just going to go for Aphelios again. He might go something like, I mean, they could go something like Draven. I haven't seen Abel play Draven yet. I was thinking he might go something like Kai'Sa, because that's one of his champions, and you can play Kai'Sa into Zeri, so maybe we could see like a Nautilus Kai'Sa. And I'm going for the Lee Sin from Xiao Hao. Not sure how I feel about that. There's a lot of picks you can go into the Lee Sin. Gwen is obviously still up as well for Shanji, but I think Shanji, you could blind the Gwen. Go Xin Zhao for Aki, okay. I mean, I guess their T-fight is all right. The Nautilus Tristana into Zeri was an old school counter. So what ends up being the pick for anyone's legend bot lane? I mean, I don't know how good Leona or something would be. I mean, I don't think Tom Kench looks the best here as well. Yeah, I wonder where they end up going. Oh, Renata is still up, but Renata... Okay, I can see Renata potentially working here. I just feel like Renata into Trist Nautilus, like that is so much engaged that you probably won't be able to just get a bailout frequently. Ooh. Are we gonna go the Shanji Shyvana? That's his secret, bro. That's his classic pick. Okay, so this is where Shanji's just gonna start ulting on cooldown. Probably not on this wave, but like the next one. Next time the ZDZ pushes out, Shanji just wants to ult on him and start spamming E. And Shanji's already moving down the river to try to get this dragon. This dragon is OP on Shyvana, by the way. Mountain Drake on Shyvana. Holy moly, it's broken.
Last game. You can tell, oh, hang on, Shanji's just going to go for a 1v1 with Xiao Hao. Look at the damage that he's churning out here.
I mean, he's just dead here, isn't he?
Shanji moves over, looking for another E here, but he's in a 1v3 at this point.
He's so fast.
What the Clear the wave, buddy. Clear the wave. You're dead anyway.
Here, but Xiao Hao should finish this one.
Oh, if he got that auto, dude, if he got that Q off, he autoed. If he got the Q off, he might kill. Legit might kill. LPL emote game is insanely good. Yeah, they love emotes, bro. Shanji loves his emotes for sure. Ooh, if Cold lands that, you're gonna look for the complete all-in. Okay.
Dashes over the wall. It's daylight robbery. It's now the
okay, they're going for the entire. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, support for support. I mean, it looks good for anyone's legend right now. They're able to dodge out on most of that combo. And OMG went into the fight. I mean, that's a really good angle for Talia, but they just thought that if they got 4-man Nautilus ult plus the 4-man Zeri ult that was on Silas, I guess they thought they had enough damage. Didn't end up being the case though.
Top laners, this could be a brawl.
I mean, honestly, I think you don't want to lose too much here. Okay, Cold is just in there. He's stopwatched. I don't know about this. Okay, Aki's in there as well. I mean, Cream is able to kill the Renata on the side. And ZDZ actually took a decent amount here. It's maybe winnable. Okay. Oh, they just win the fight. They were able to separate it enough. I mean, Cold just went in with the stopwatch. It looked pretty it, but it got the fight started. And then Aki was able to follow it up, get a good ulti himself. I mean, they stalled enough time that Renata ulti is back up. I assume that they just didn't have the timer. They didn't realize that they had a massive ulti advantage there. But now they're just going to be waiting out Mega Gnar. Aki has a third Q here. They're just going to wait for Mega Gnar and then go afterwards.
ZDZ needs to go.
Here we go into the fight.
Okay, Shanji is just going for the fight with Cream. They go on to Chocho. I mean, Aki just dies instantly. AL flashing forwards as Betty knocked back. I mean, Shanji's still getting a lot of damage off with the Shyvana. Damn, OMG ends up losing the fight. They just didn't realize that they had an advantage with the Renata ult being down. And then they didn't actually end up waiting out the Mega Gnar either. So, kind of rough. Also, the ulti from Cream just didn't get enough people. Flashes were burned by anyone's legend, but yeah, the Gnar ult just didn't get enough people for Cream there. My God.
To deny entry. Xiaohao can't even get around, trying to use the Sonic Wave.
I mean, OMG's just going to get this for free.
Baron is taken by OMG, and now a fight on top of it as everyone diving in. Shanji and Dragon on the front line.
Oh, Abel just got kicked by Xiaohao, though. Really good kick. I mean, it should just be a win for anyone's legend. Dude, Xiaohao's been actually kind of smurfing on Lee Sin this game.
Trying to escape, but taken down by
I mean, and anyone's legend is going to get Drake as well. So, I mean, it ends up being a 3-0. Feels like anyone's legend is just outscaled at this point, and they'll just win from here on out. I mean, it's so rare that you see a 3-item Zeri lose a game.
Right, Shanji doesn't have that, so he can't go pressure a separate lane.
Oh my God, they gotta run.
To see how this one
And these types of fights, I feel like are going to be so hard versus Talia Zeri.
onto cold here. ZDZ is Meganar right now.
Xiaohao kicks him in. It's just one shot. I mean, the Lee Sin has been really well played this game from Xiaohao. Abel's dead too. He kills Xiaohao, gets the shutdown, but they're still losing it.
I don't know if the rest of his team will. Cold now hooks away.
I mean, once they get a reset for Zeri, it's kind of doomed. Actually, I mean, it doesn't look that bad for OMG, even though it is 3 for 4. You jump out. I mean, this would be Soul for anyone's legend, but like Soul doesn't really matter. It's like they just need to try to get a good fight. Both teams should just be trying to get a good fight. Cream has the Gnar ulti. They got the double flank. Okay, they get the knockback in onto Renata. Oh my God, OMG's actually winning. Anyone's legend is dead.
A tough game. They start to shred anyone's legend.
Oh man, did you really need to ult them back? Did you really need to ult there for Abel?
It should have been an ace, and I'm not sure it will be at this point. But
can they end though? Can they end anyway? It looks like they might be able to end.
And now they can look for more.
Borge gets his ulti off. Betty is still alive, but he doesn't have ult. Normally, Zeri's not the most useful without ult. Shanji's trying to chase Betty, so Betty can't recall. Oh my God, that might be game right there. They might have got the engage. Chocho didn't end up flashing and using his ult. Dude, this could be it for anyone's legend. This could literally be the series that ends anyone's legends chance for playoffs. This could be it. Anyone's legends chance for playoff. Holy f, bro, it's such a mouthful. Why'd they have to name themselves that? OMG actually win. Huge win for OMG. Huge win for OMG. Did you see, dude, bro, look at Cream just pointing. He's like, that's what we do right here, baby. Let's go. Wait, look at how hyped they are.
Look at that.
Dude, these players care so much about playoffs, man. They care so much about playoffs. Anyone's legend dropping this series matters a lot. Why does it matter a lot? Because it looks like they're in 7th place, 7-5. They're probably losing their next 4 series. So anyone's legend probably ending with max 7 wins. Maybe they get 8 if they end up having a massive upset. But anyone's legend would not be surprised if they end 7-9. So the teams that are really happy about this game are Thunder Talk Gaming, obviously OMG, but Thunder Talk Gaming, they play against LGD, Ultra Prime, and RA. So they look like they can get 8 pretty easily here. And FPX, who plays against BLG, Ultra Prime, and WE. So they should be able to get 8 as well with a win versus BLG, Ultra Prime, and WE. Yeah, those games definitely matter a lot. Like a lot of these series are going to be really important for the teams at the bottom. LNG as well. They play RA and WE, so they should be in as well. So right now, I'm actually scared for anyone's legend. I think anyone's legend, who was 3rd place in LPL a couple weeks ago, they might not end up making it anymore. The loss to FPX, the loss to OMG, it's looking kind of scary for them. We'll have to see how everything goes in the upcoming games. Okay, so tomorrow for LPL, we have Ultra Prime versus IG, which doesn't matter too much. Ultra Prime might be able to make a miracle run, but they don't have the easiest schedule themselves. Would say Ultra Prime is the favorite there. And then BLG versus FPX. Like we said, a match that FPX needs to win. If BLG starts winning some matches, technically they're still not out of playoffs. The teams that are looking like they're playoff contenders only have 5 or 6 wins right now. The problem for BLG is that they play against V5, so they would pretty much need to beat FPX, V5, OMG, and WE and win all of these to get to 8 wins and potentially make playoffs. So it's going to be hard for BLG, but if they beat FPX, who knows, man? Then FPX is looking like they're having a hard go as well, and we might just have a 7-9 team make playoff, and that will come down to game score. So game score really important in LPL because that is the tiebreak. It's not the head-to-head, it's the game score. Right now, anyone's legend has pretty good game score. FPX doesn't have the best game score, and then BLG, like, they just need to have more wins because their game score is terrible. So that's what we've got coming up. That's what we've got coming up. Tomorrow I will be on early. We'll be doing all of LPL tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, all that good stuff. The other match to look forward to in LPL this week, RNG versus JDG on Saturday. So that's another big one. All right, guys, that's it for me. It was a short stream, but, you know, we just did a quick one today. Wanted to just catch the series with you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for more LPL. Peace.